Let's start this off. Alright, what's going on, guys? So we're gonna talk about some sports today, all types of sports. So at the beginning of the season, for football at least, I went all in and did a lot of like best balls on underdogs and DraftKings. So let's show the progress of them so far. Actually, we'll start with here. So this first one here, I'm in second place, and if you don't know what that means, like there's 12 people in this, and the first two then advance like to the next round, and then the next round is like when the prizes get a little bit better. So in this, I'm right here. This is the squad. Herbert has been pretty good. I mean, I don't think I had the option to. Oh, I guess we can see here. If I had I don't think I had the option to get Josh Allen now. I could have gotten Josh Allen instead of Jalen Waddle, but that one week whenever Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill went off, probably would have been not as good because, yeah. But so that's not bad. Aaron Rodgers has been a major letdown this year. It seems like his receivers aren't doing too hot though. Like Romeo Doubs is his best receiver, and he was a 4th-round pick. So that's not really his fault. Ryan Tannehill is just awful. Zeke is awful. I wish I didn't take him. Singletary, not bad. Penny had season-ending injury. McKissick, he's starting to pick it up, and Chuba Hubbard, I was waiting for McCaffrey to get hurt, but it's not looking like that's happening. Hopefully it doesn't. Don't want to see McCaffrey go down. We got Cooper Kupp, which is a great pickup. Amazing. Tyreek Hill, he's doing amazing. Waddle, he's doing pretty good. Amon-Ra, he's hurt, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Hopefully he bounces back. Jacoby Myers, he's back from injury, and he's looking good. And then I took 4 tight ends, and Schultz, Gesicki, and Irv Smith are doing awful. And of course, it's my last one with David Njoku that's actually doing good. He looks good. Not the center point of the team or anything, but he's not looking bad. So that's that. Oh wait, this is got out of best ball. Okay. All right. So this one. 638 is second place, so that's what we got to get up to, and I am at 553. We had a rough week, only getting 83 points. Jared Goff had an awful week, but he's done good, and I don't think he was expected to do as good as he's done. But this team could definitely start getting a little bit better, although Penny is out on this one. I do have Kenneth Walker right there to back it up, and I think Kenneth Walker is going to be like the only running back on that team. DJ Dallas, I don't see him having that big of a role, if we're being honest. And then this is just killing my team here completely. Keenan Allen has been hurt. Michael Thomas has been hurt. So my receivers have been DK Metcalf, Tyler Boyd, and Romeo Doubs, because I took Odell thinking that he was going to be on a team at this point, and he's still not. But Dallas Goedert, he's doing pretty well. Not like the number 1 tight end like Kelsey's been, which is probably what like some of these dudes in first have. Like this dude here, 729, like that's the highest out of all of mine. Like for a while I was in first, but this dude's team, he has Patrick Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, and he has Travis Kelce, which, like, that Monday night game from a couple nights ago, a couple nights ago, really killed it. It was awful. But, yeah, so this next one, second place is at 628, and we're at 576. We're, like, right there. The quarterbacks, I only have Kirk Cousins and Goff. Hopefully I can stay in the running for when Watson comes back, because I really think whenever Deshaun Watson comes back, like he's going to be like a major change for the Cleveland organization. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs or anything unless Brissett like starts picking it up, because I don't know the record right now, but we'll be fine. Yeah, so the running backs, Derrick Henry, that's good. He didn't start great. Cam Akers is doing awful. He's hurt. Kenneth Walker's going to actually have a role, and Tyler Algier might have a role. So this team might not be bad. Debo, he's not doing bad. He's hurt. Keenan Allen's hurt. Michael Thomas is hurt. Wow, I really took Keenan Allen and Michael Thomas in 2 leagues here, and they've both been hurt. Nico Collins is Hawkinson had a good week, and Taysom Hill with just an insane week last week. That's crazy. Like, Taysom Hill had 3 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown. I don't know if we'll ever expect to see that again. Probably won't see that again from him this year. And then 646 and 580. So I'm like right there again with this. Brady and Winston. Winston is not doing good. Brady's not doing great. But then the running backs on this one definitely help us out because we got Austin Eckler and Dalvin Cook. I don't know how I got both of them on the same team. And James Conner, if he actually starts finally looking good again, that'd be great. And then the receivers here aren't even bad. Like Jalen Waddle, Amon-Ra, and Tyler Lockett, and Michael Thomas is hurt. But if Odell actually goes on a team, that'd be nice. And then my tight ends just suck here. Schultz is doing nothing to Robert Tonyan. It's whatever. So let's go over to MLB here. So these ones are for just for the playoffs. So you just like draft a team. Here, I'll give a little bit of an example here. So this is how this draft went. So Aaron Judge, I did 4 of these. He went first overall in all of them. So for this one, since I'm a Phillies fan, I was like, we're just going to hope that the Phillies actually do good. And so far, they've been looking pretty decent. I haven't lost yet. We won the first matchup. Oh, God, why am I forgetting who we played? Oh, yeah, we beat the Cardinals. Yeah, we beat the Cardinals. The pitching actually looked pretty good, and the offense didn't look that great. But whenever we played yesterday, the offense looked amazing, and the pitching, like just a regular one for whenever we had to go to our bullpen, it was just not what it should have been. But we won, so that's all that matters. And we played today, so hopefully Wheeler can pitch good and our offense can continue to do good, and then hopefully it'll be great because in this one I am 101 points behind first place, and only first place advances in this one. So, but this dude here won in first. The Mets are eliminated, and Seattle's eliminated. So he only has Shane Bieber, Tristan McKenzie, Jose Ramirez, and Steven Kwan. So I don't see him like being able to outscore my team. Dude in second place, he has everyone. No, the Rays got eliminated. So he's out 1 pitcher. And he had Garrett Cole yesterday who scored 50. He's out Goldschmidt. And he's out Brandon Nimmo as well. So he's out a few people. So but I'm really, really close to him. So I should be able to put up some good numbers, hopefully. Hopefully Garrett Cole doesn't get another chance to pitch. Hopefully the Yankees. Actually, he won't get one anyway because it's only a 5-game series, unless they want to test him and have a 4 gap. But I don't think they'd do that. And then this dude's right behind me. Well, he's out Toronto. He's out 3 pitchers. He's out 1 infielder, 2 infielders. Okay, so I don't see that dude being able to take a lead on me. But yeah, so this is my team. I have everyone still because it's just Yankees and Phillies, hoping for a Yankees-Phillies World Series. If that happens, this team should do good. Anthony Rizzo started great. Hoskins, going into it, I was feeling like Hoskins, if he has just 1 game where he starts like actually scoring, then we should be good. Like he should start rallying. But the unfortunate thing is I don't have Castellanos on my team. I wish I would have taken him, but Schwarber's been a letdown, having 0 points. Stanton, he only played 1 game. I can't be mad that he has 0. Judge has 9. I'll take it, but Bryce Harper, if Bryce Harper actually starts looking good and Judge gets hot, then that could be dangerous because that's 2 like MVP batters right there. And like that's the thing about this too, is that Anthony Rizzo is also had a pretty good year, and Stanton, he'll hit homers, and Schwarber will hit homers. And then my pitchers are all pretty good. The only one that scares me here is Ranger, but I really do think he just had 1 bad game, and hopefully he'll be able to recover from it. Some of these I feel like I just don't have a chance of doing anything. So I did one with just strictly Dodgers, and you have to have 2 teams, so I picked Soto. This one has a possibility. I just need the Dodgers to win, really. So hopefully the Phillies win this round, and then the Dodgers win this round, and then if they play each other, then I'll have at least someone in the World Series, but hopefully I advance my rounds, because then it won't even matter if I don't. But because the first round is just the wild card in the divisional games, so I just have to have the highest score out of my group by the end of the week, really. So hopefully, I really like this team with the Yankees and Phillies, hoping that it does good. This one, I have 173. I have the Dodgers and Phillies, and which isn't bad, but it's also not great because I won't have a full team for the World Series if I get there, but hopefully I'll be able to get some money back, maybe. And then I had one that was Mets heavy, and I think, yeah, this one. Yeah. And then with the Mets getting eliminated in the first round, that hurts because I don't have an outfielder for this. I have 1 infielder, and you get 1 flex spot, so that's where that is. Down 2 pitchers. I just have, and Verlander had a rough game yesterday. Well, hopefully we can recover there. And I have done one. I also did an NFL 2022 season resurrection, so it's like a best ball, but it's for weeks 6 to 17. So let's see how I drafted with this one. So with my quarterbacks, I took Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence, and Geno Smith. Jared Goff has looked pretty good, except for last week. My one fantasy league, Jared Goff, and the Lions screwed me over because I had Jared Goff in, I had Amon-Ra in, and that was it, but they did nothing. Like, the Lions actually looked horrendous. And their offense has normally been, like, one of the best, and then they just completely shut down. Trevor Lawrence hasn't had an awful year. He just doesn't have, like, the team around him that he needs. Hopefully he can recover from that. And Geno Smith has, for some reason, actually looked really good. Actually looking better than Russell Wilson, so it might have been a W trade there for Seattle. I don't know what's going on with Russ, but it's bad. Like, just thinking about that, like, Russell Wilson's getting paid like $235 million, and he can't score. Like, he'll go down to the red zone, and then there'll be fumbles, there'll be interceptions, or just field goals. And it's not like he doesn't have an offense around him. Yes, Melvin Gordon he fumbles a lot, but also he's a veteran in the league as well, and he wasn't running awful after Javonte got hurt. And then the receivers there are pretty good. He's got Courtland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. And KJ Hamler, he was wide open in the end zone, and Russ didn't throw it to him. And it's not like he's a left-handed quarterback and the slant was from the right. Nope, he's a right-handed quarterback. He just didn't turn his head just a little bit forward, and he could have gotten a touchdown to win the game. Like, you shouldn't be going out there and getting booed by your fans. It's just been awful to see for Russ. But continuing here, Austin Eckler, I got him in the second round. I was extremely excited about that. He's finally turning his season around and looking good. Jamal Williams, he's going out there putting touchdowns up every week. And then I waited. I didn't take running backs for a while. I was just happy with those two. The only thing that sucks is that Jamal Williams has a bye week this week, so I'm going to be getting 0 from him. So I'm hoping that with Cam Akers, I'm just hoping for 1 week from him. He's not doing anything at all. It's awful to see. Cam Akers was looking great his rookie year. He came back from injury and looked great. And last year, he gets hurt. And then I was thinking going into this season, Cam Akers is going to come back. He's going to do what he did last year, or the last time he came back from an injury. Then Darrell Henderson and him are in the backfield. And the Rams' offense isn't even looking great. They only got Cooper Kupp to the name. Matt Stafford's not throwing the football to everyone. Allen Robinson looks wide open, and it's just awful. So we got Michael Carter as well. 2 touchdowns this week, or the last week, and hopefully the Jets can start running the ball. I mean, Breece Hall is also doing good, so that was a little bit of a risky pick. And then I also took Jerick McKinnon just because I feel like the way the Chiefs play offense is they just switch the running back every week. So 1 week that it'll be him in, 1 week it'll be Clyde in, 1 week it'll be Pacheco in. It just alternates, so hopefully if Austin Eckler or Jamal Williams have a bad week, 1 week he can step up and do something. And then I have Myles Gaskin. I'm mostly thinking about this one because Chase Edmonds has been struggling. Hopefully, though, Gaskin will get a bigger role because of that. And me getting him with my last pick will be a great pickup. The receivers, Jalen Waddle, that was a little bit of a risky pick because it's been a new quarterback every week for Miami. It sucks because Tua should not have been out there. That one Thursday night game, he shouldn't have been out there. If you see your player stumbling and then you want to say it's a back injury when you know he just hit his head, then I'm sorry, but that's just pathetic. You can't just put someone out there like that. I took Christian Kirk. He gets paid so much, he's going to get the ball thrown to him. And Devontae Smith has looked amazing. Like, I hate the Eagles, but they look good. Bateman, he's the number 1 receiver on the team besides Mark Andrews. And Lamar Jackson can throw the ball. He's not just a running back. We got Thielen. Being a Vikings fan, I just want to have a Vikings player on my team. But whenever Jefferson's covered, the ball goes to Thielen. Thielen's opens a lot of the time, and it just goes to him. He gets a good amount of receptions, and then some of those receptions turn into touchdowns. So if he gets like an 8-reception game and only gets like 40 yards but still gets a touchdown, 18 points is not bad. Josh Reynolds, he's the number 2 receiver on the team. And Amon-Ra's been banged up, so if I have him in there, he was a great steal pick for me, and hopefully he'll do good for me. And then we got Noah Brown. He's also the number 2 receiver on the team. Well, maybe 3 since Gallup's back, but if Cooper Rush stays in there, which I think they were talking about him, Cooper Rush being the starting quarterback for Week 6, Cooper Rush throws it to Noah Brown a good bit, so hopefully that'll continue. And then Travis Kelce, I got him in the first round. I didn't need to explain that pick at all. The dude's a monster. He's like the only one on the team that is like consistent. 4 touchdowns on Monday. It was crazy because he only had like 25 yards, I think. And then I just had to get someone for his bye week, so I got Mo Alley-Cox, who hasn't been awful, but also hasn't been great. Alright, so let's go to the NBA one here. So, Here we're gonna go to the draft. Where's the board? Okay, so with my first pick, I took Jason Tatum. So I could have taken Embiid, but I feel like with Harden being there, I don't know, because they didn't have a full season yet. I don't like injuries, and I guess we'll see. I'm also not. If I wasn't a Phillies fan, I would hate every type of Philadelphia fan, but I like my Phillies. So I took Jason Tatum. And then coming back, I took DeMar DeRozan. I feel like it's just a great pick up there for me. I could have taken Jaylen Brown and got both the Celtics players, but I feel like that could be risky. Like if they have one bad game, I'm screwed. And then coming back, I took Kyrie. I thought that was a great pickup. Kyrie's they have KD, but I don't know. I just really like Kyrie. I got Russ. In this, I know Russell Westbrook. But in this, you don't lose points for missing your shots, and he puts up a lot of points. Middleton. Injuries are the only thing that scared me with him. He's hurt a lot of the season last year, and that's what the same thing is with Christian Wood. But I think Christian Wood being in Dallas will be great because Porzingis isn't there anymore, so he's like the main big man. So, like that's like the starting roster right here because you get 2 wings, 2 guards, and you get 1 big man, and then 1 flex, which will be Middleton. And then this is the bench. Colin Sexton. In this draft, though, I did think I took every Jazz's guard. You don't know who's going to be the starting guard. Well, you know who's going to be starting, but you don't want to know, like, get all the points for it because they're going to be scoring. So hopefully it's just their guard scoring. Draymond. A little bit of a risky pick because he punched Jordan Poole, and I don't know if there's going to be like disciplinary actions with it. Hopefully not. That would. I mean, it's fine because Christian would be starting, but I don't know if Christian Wood's going to be consistent throughout the season. But hopefully he is because it'll be him and Luka doing most of the work. Bobby Portis. He seems to just do good in like random spots of the season. Hopefully he can do that this year, and like hopefully whenever it happens it's like massive numbers that overtake the other 2 big men that I have, because then that'll help me like climb up the leaderboards. Any other picks I want to explain? I feel like Seth Curry is a pretty good pick towards the end there because he'll have games where he just starts shooting lights out and really help. So I also did a best ball for hockey, and I have no idea about hockey. I did 4 of them. I have no idea about anything about hockey. So I just went off like stats from last year. I have no idea if these players are good or not. So it might have been a waste of $40, but who knows. So this is a team. I mean, it's not looking bad. I mean, 2nd place for this one. Yeah, so I got no idea. But alright. And so I did like the same thing in DraftKings, but I will not be able to go through every best ball lineup in this for the sole reason that I have so many. How many is it? There's a number somewhere. Oh yeah, 119. There's no way I'm going through all of them, but I am in a thing for the games from Monday night and Thursday night for this week. So this is the team for that. It's pretty good because I had Josh Jacobs, I had Devontae Adams, and I had Kelsey. And it was hopefully I can catch up because it's my first place that gets paid. the dudes in first here. Like, I have the most players remaining, and hopefully Wentz plays, and then if he does play, hopefully it just throws it to Curtis Samuel, and that'll really get me back up there because, well, that dude has a flex and a receiver and a flex. So this dude might be like the hardest one for me to recover from, but I still have the Commanders' defense, so hopefully Chicago doesn't do anything that good. Although I really don't feel like they should, because Chicago's offense is not good. It's just their running backs are like the center point of that team. I did take Equanimeous St. Brown just because he was cheap, and he's gonna throw the ball, and he's gotta throw it to someone. Hopefully it's Equanimeous. It'll be a big man. Like, Equanimeous is big, so hopefully Fields is looking for a big target and not gonna just like throw it to Mooney. Yeah. I got some contests coming up here, I believe. Okay, let's just go to this. Yep. Alright, I got one for baseball today. Yeah, so this is with 4 people. First place gets a ticket into a future contest. And we got Clayton Kershaw and Zach Wheeler, the 2 top pitchers. Hopefully they just do amazing pitching. Then I took for the Phillies. I went Phillies heavy because being a Phillies fan, but also their offense looks great. And if I can like bounce on that, that'd be great. Like, Hoskins actually started making contact yesterday with the ball. JT, he's batting great. And then we got Bryce Harper. That's self-explanatory. Castellanos had an amazing game yesterday. Hopefully he can do that back-to-back. Then we got Alec Bohm as well. Alec Bohm, he's a good young player for the Phillies. Hopefully he just continues. Then we got Gavin Lux. I went through yesterday and was looking at who wasn't striking out and who was making contact. And he was making contact with the ball and every at-bat that he had. And he had an RBI as well, I believe. So I took him. And then Kim for the Padres, he was putting up a good amount of points. Here I can show you. He's put up, like, these are the points that he's put up in his last few games, and hoping that he can continue that. Hopefully he can continue that tonight so I can get the win there. And then Juan Soto, I feel like that's also self-explanatory, even though I did take Clayton Kershaw. Alright, we're going to change this. Taking him out. I don't want to take Bellinger. What other second baseman are there? I wouldn't mind changing that. I can't take another Philly, can I? Yes, I can. Take Segura. And then outfield. Harris has been good, but he hasn't been doing that hot recently. Has Bellinger done anything recently? No, Bellinger doesn't look bad. Okay, what if we take Bellinger there? I don't know if they'll let me take it because I have so many Phillies. I have 7 Phillies. Will they let me? No. Yeah. Alright, so I can only have... Well, then let's change this. If we'll take out Reese. We'll put in Freddie Freeman. Three out. I don't know. This is tough. Do the Phillies have... Who's the Phillies? Oh, Bryson Stott is playing today. Alright. I think we're just going to go with that lineup. I like it. Yep, Freddie Freeman instead of Reese should be good, hopefully. And then DraftKings has a thing where in their promos they have like achievements, and one of them is for tiers. If you guess perfectly on the tiers, you get 50,000 crowns, and those crowns can be used to buy tickets for other games, like for contests. So I'm going to try that. I have no idea if this team's good. I know Matthews and McDavid are good, but I don't know besides that. And then this is for the early games of the 1 o'clock games on Sunday. I forget what type. Oh, it's a head-to-head. So I'm going one-on-one with someone. And Kirk Cousins, I feel like with him playing Miami, I am a Vikings fan, so I'm a little bit biased. But you saw what the Jets did to Miami last week, so the Vikings have a little bit of a better offense than the Jets do, in my opinion. So I took Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, because that's where most of the targets are going to go. I took Barkley. I feel like that's self-explanatory because the dude's having an amazing season. I don't know what the injury is, though. Having his shoulder. Oh, yeah, well, he came back into the game with a shoulder injury. Barkley's going to be fine. Stevenson, with Damian Harris now playing, he's no longer splitting roles, and you see all what they did. Like, whenever they were splitting roles, like, one of them would always do good and the other would do good. Now it's just going to be Stevenson getting that ball. DK Metcalf, Geno Smith has looked great throwing the football, and Metcalf is having a pretty solid season. Yeah. Look at that. The last 3 games, he's putting up at least 17 points. That's what you want to see, and Arizona is not looking good. So it should be good. Ben Skowronek, he's a cheap player in this, and Matt Stafford seems to only be throwing the ball to white guys. So hopefully Ben Skowronek gets the ball, and hopefully Cooper Kupp gets targeted a little bit. Carolina, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully Carolina focuses a little bit on Kupp, just so then Ben Skowronek will get open and get me some points. Bellinger, he's done pretty solid his last few games. He's putting up a little bit of points. He's incredibly cheap. 3,200 is so cheap in this. How to get a cheap tight end. And then at flex, I took Zach Ertz because the dude's getting so many targets, and Seattle's defense isn't the greatest. So, like, that's what Ertz is putting up, so I feel like it's a pretty good pickup to take. And then I took the Panthers defense because you get, like, a lot of points for sacks, and that Rams O-line is looking terrible. I don't care who's pass rushing for the Panthers at all. They should do good. Also, one of the promotions in this right now is, where is it? Oh, they have a free contest series. Is this the one that I've been thinking of? No. What is this? Oh, they're just putting out a bunch of free games to play on here. That'll be cool. Definitely make some lineups for that. Hopefully I win a few bucks, because it always seems like it's the top people in these that always get first place, so it's whatever. I really don't expect to get first place, but yeah. Oh wait, so what was I doing? Oh wait, okay. Yeah, it says. This is another one. Is here the dual sports score. If you just play in the NFL games on Thursday and Sunday, you get some free tickets. I'm definitely gonna get those. Just have to spend $40 and get 3 tickets. I already got that. What's this? Join the first ever daily fantasy season membership. Oh, they want you to spend $400 for them. Yeah, thank you, but I'm good. Look, it's not even like close to what you get back. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, what am I looking for? Oh, this. Sorry. If you play in 15 contests here for the best ball for NBA, you get some free tickets. And whenever for football season, I did the 110 one to get 10 tickets, but I'm not doing that for basketball. So I'm just gonna do this first one. I already have 10 done. Most of them. I don't know where I can go to see. I don't know where I can go to see. Oh, upcoming, sorry. There it is. Alright. For best ball in here. There they are. This is a $20 entry one here. I feel like I messed this one up a little bit. I don't really love my team. Where's it at? Yeah. Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, LeBron, Paul George, Al Horford, DeMar DeRozan, Klay Thompson. It's not bad. I just feel like LeBron James isn't going to do anything crazy. I mean, he's getting up there in age, and I know every year you say the same thing. I don't know. I guess we'll see how he does. I feel like Jose Alvarado, I know he wasn't drafted or anything, but I feel like he'll do good. He'll get a lot of steals this year, and hopefully the Pelicans will play him a little bit. But yeah, hopefully I can learn hockey a little bit more so I can talk about that. But it's one of those things that I just have never watched. I mean, I didn't start watching basketball until a few years back, and I'm actually starting to understand. I actually understand basketball a lot more. I actually know a lot of the players, so hopefully I can learn that with hockey. But there's so many more players that go on the ice, and I don't know. It's definitely tough to keep track of. I only know the first two here with Matthews and McDavid. But yeah, eventually I'm probably gonna do an NBA best ball live, and we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So also on these they have some achievements. I'm trying to complete all these at least, or not all of them, because there's some that I'm not able to do. But this Die Hard fan one, I think that'll be good. Get the crowns, because I'm doing it for the Bills. So anytime the Bills have a showdown entry, I gotta do it. I guess I could do that right now if they have it up. I don't know if they have it up yet. Yep, right here. So what I do with these, well, this is going to be a really good game. At least it should be. But I do the $1 ones for this. So, let's take a look here. I feel like this easy pick here is take Josh Allen as your MVP. The MVPs in this get 1.5 times their points. And Josh Allen is pretty good. They're also 1.5 times the salary, but I feel like Josh Allen will be able to do good. Now, he normally differentiates between who he throws to, but Diggs always gets a ton of targets. Diggs did great last week, so I'll take Diggs, but I also want to. We all know Kelsey's gonna do good. He always puts up numbers. But look, last week, if he didn't get all those touchdowns, he wasn't doing anything. He got 7 receptions for 25 yards. So he gets 1 touchdown, because that would seem like it's a little bit normal for 25 yards. That's 15 points. But he got lucky. I can't say lucky. Kelsey's great, but I don't see that happening again. So I feel like Mahomes would be the better option. Although these other weeks, Kelsey's been, they're about the same. I guess we'll come back to that. We'll wait to see who we take there, but I want to get a cheap player. Justin Watson, he seems like to just be out of not doing anything anymore. Started off by doing a little bit with the 2 receptions, 50 yards, and a touchdown, but Isaiah Hodgins, is he the one that... No, he's not the one that had the touchdown last week. That was, where is he? No way they bumped him up that much. Where is he? Where's that receiver for Buffalo? I forget his name. Shakir, here he is. Was he this expensive last week? No, he was $4,200 last week. But yeah, Crowder on IR, Stevenson. What happened to is Isaiah McKenzie still hurt? No, he's back. I just feel like it's going to be a high-scoring affair. So McKenzie, he's a deep threat. So is Gabe Davis. Like, that's why this gets tough. What if is there a possibility to get all 4 of them? So literally every target that that Allen will throw to. The Bills' defense is good. Mahomes will make a lot of mistakes, hopefully. Then you have to have one person from the other team. Pacheco, he's not doing anything. Pacheco had seemingly broke through a barrier last week to the tune of 11 carries, but he followed that with a goose egg in production. The rookie doesn't play consistently enough to warrant lineup. But like I was saying, they rotate their running backs. Clyde didn't do good. McKinnon did good. So after McKinnon does good, it seems like they change. I might take Pacheco there. That's tough, though. They probably bump McKinnon up a good bit here. Yep, to 5,000. But also at the same point, well, Ronald Jones, I don't know why he's more expensive than Pacheco because he doesn't even play. But Noah Gray also, he'll get the ball sometimes. Like, he's guaranteed to get you points, but it's tough to take him because Kelsey's there and then he just doesn't do anything. Just trying to look at injuries. Like, Buffalo hasn't, like, Dawson Knox being hurt could be good. Did Morris do anything to counteract that last week? Yeah, he did. But he fumbled as well. 5 targets, though. But that was against the Steelers, and the Steelers did awful. Since you have to have a different team, who would I want to not have? No, I'm keeping all of them. And I'm going to take Pacheco just because I feel like they always alternate their running backs. So I feel like that should be good. Yeah, I like that. Josh Allen. Oh, man. That should be pretty good. I don't ever expect to get first in these because like there's all these people with all like the badges that have everything here. I only have the 500 contest one. No big wins like the yeah. Yeah. But yeah, first place gets 1,000, and how many people are in this? 17,000. Yeah, I don't know, but there's always like gonna be someone with this exact team. It's what you expect going into it, and it's fine. But yeah, I think that might be everything for this. Probably do something tomorrow. Maybe do the best ball draft tomorrow. Come back with the results of how baseball went today. And yeah, that's everything. Thanks, guys.